Don't forget to check out the exclusive content and tutorials. Links are in the description. Can you believe it? It's our favorite tampon boy again. He's been a bad boy. They had what would be equivalent to the U.S. as a congressional testimony, with the former AG lobbying a lot of accusations towards Trudeau, with intimidation, stress, anxiety, for her to drop the charges on a particular company. Obviously, we expect Tampon Boy to do nothing less than to deny, deny, deny.
My friends, this has been a difficult few weeks, and it's been difficult because we've had internal disagreements. Before I briefly talk about today's committee testimony.
Well, he's already starting into portrayal. He's a drama teacher. Nothing really changed. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Liars act like liars. 5-year-olds act like 5-year-olds. There's no real change. At this point, you should start seeing all the baselines and be like, oh, there it is. This is just another hump in a molehill that he's got to mow down.
I want to remind people about a few of the great things that we've accomplished together as a team on the justice file over the years.
He's touching randomly at things, looking down, giving random eye contact to whatever's in the crowd. He's giving you his speech. It's his portrayal. It's what he does all the time. What he isn't doing that he normally does is he puts his hands in front of him like a girl in prayer and talks to you like you're 5. But now we're touching things constantly, not just a little bit, but constantly. So now we notice that there's an increase in stress.
We introduced medical assistance in dying. We legalized and strictly regulated cannabis in order to better protect our kids. And we implemented progressive reforms around criminal justice and sentencing. Le travail acharné du ministère de la Justice continuera sous la gouvernance prudente de David Lametti. It was important for Jody Wilson-Raybould to speak openly at the Justice Committee today, and I'm glad she
So we see a shift in the hips. He's still in portrayal. He's still playing with the paper.
had the chance to do so. I strongly maintain, as I have,
And then he did it again. So we're constantly shifting our hips. He doesn't have a medical reason to be doing it that often. Obviously, if you stand there long enough in any position, your body kind of gets creaky. You got to stretch it out. But I believe it's only been about 2 minutes, and he's acting like he's 85. So we see the stress in the forehead, playing with the paper. We're not clasping our hands like we normally do. So we have a deviance from his norm.
from the beginning, that I and my staff always acted appropriately and professionally. I therefore completely
Also notice that as he talks about this, he's acted courteously and professionally, that his chin is somewhat angled down. He's in a submissive pose. The one thing about these people, you have to give 5-year-olds balls in order for them to act in an aggressive manner and not run away from you. You can call it a badge. You can call it a name of office. Basically, you've handed them balls. And once the balls get taken away, they melt because their power's been taken. And they revert back to what being a 5-year-old completely is. Not just a 5-year-old with an attitude, drunk on power, but what a 5-year-old is. Weak and trying to please those that have more power than them. But they'll always give tells away of their weakness, the head slightly down, submissiveness, strong enough to tell you, not strong enough to do it without their balls.
disagree with the former Attorney General's characterization of events. Our government will always focus on jobs and our economy. We, of course, had discussions about the potential loss of 9,000 jobs in communities across the country, including the possible impact on pensions. My job as Prime Minister has always been to stand up for Canadians and Canadian workers. I want to be absolutely clear here. The decision around SNC-Lavalin was Ms. Wilson-Raybould's and hers alone. I want to confirm this again for Canadians as Ms. Wilson-Raybould herself.
And again, as you see that's still that angled down chin, that submissiveness. We're still playing with the paper. The old Trudeau that talks to you like you're 5, who collapses his hands in front of you when he feels he's got himself together and he's in portrayal, now is fiddling with paper, stress across the forehead constantly shifting his weight. There's been a shift. A scandal has been brought out to the light, and somebody is threatening to take his balls away.
Confirmed today This decision is the Attorney General's alone. Les emplois et notre économie seront toujours des enjeux de première importance pour ce gouvernement. Nous avons bien entendu eu des discussions concernant une perte potentielle.
You know, I just noticed something. He's so well put together, every hair in its place, except for that one time his eyebrows fell off. But his purplish pink shirt with his purplish pink tie aren't as straight as they usually are. Goes into the mind as well.
If you'd like to learn more about analysing body language, there is a video course available on Mandy's website for Gold subscribers, where Mandy teaches more about her techniques of deception detection. There's also other content such as the Crime series and Interesting Minds series available to both Gold and Silver subscribers.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.